Most cultivation stories begin with a genius. This one starts with a man who wasn't even invited to the game. No spirit root, no talent, just a salaryman caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. And somehow, that made this one of the most emotionally rewarding cultivation stories I've ever read. A group of office workers are isekai'd into a xiansha world mid-commute. Some awaken powerful spirit roots, and they're swept into elite sects and destined for glory. But our protagonist? He's normal, spirit rootless, mortal. And for 50 years, he lives like that, watching the people he knew become gods while he grows old and dies in obscurity. And then, he regresses. This isn't your typical from loser to legend power trip. This is a deep, deliberate, and emotionally intelligent story about time, regret, resilience, and agency. Subversive cultivation tropes. This novel is xiansha flipped on its head. No overpowered cheats, no instant power-ups, and no protagonist yelling about face. Every gain feels earned. Every decision carries weight. Regression doesn't make him cocky. It makes him cautious, mature, and a little broken. The mortality of immortality. Watching the NC navigate a world he knows will leave him behind again is just heartbreaking. You feel the clock ticking in every arc, not because of plot pressure, but because of personal stakes. He knows what's coming. He's lived it. And now he's trying to rewrite it. Deep world building and character webs. This isn't just sex and realms. The world feels lived in, filled with shifting political dynamics, social hierarchies, and philosophical conflict. The side characters aren't cardboard rivals. They're people with dreams, regrets, and legacies of their own. Watching those characters evolve across both timelines, it's masterful. Emotional payoff. It's rare in a cultivation novel to feel something that isn't rage or hype. But here, there's melancholy, relief, nostalgia, and hope. The story doesn't just throw revenge at the wall. It actually explores what it means to regret, to fail, and to try again when you already know how the story ends. Yes, it has harem elements, but don't expect brain-dead waifu collection. Every romantic thread is slow burn, mature, and often painful. Relationships aren't wish fulfillment. They're messy, human, and sometimes unresolved. This is a harem written by someone who understands loss, not just lust. What do you do when you've already seen how the world ends? Can you save others without destroying yourself? Is destiny immutable? Or can even a forgotten man become a legend? I went in expecting a decent regression novel and ended up getting punched in the soul. It's not flashy, but it's hauntingly good. Every arc feels like a diary of someone trying to fix a broken life. One of the few cultivation novels that made me cry, and not because a side character died for plot fuel, but because the MC remembered who they used to be. A Regressor's tale of cultivation isn't about becoming the strongest. It's about becoming someone who matters. It's meditative, poignant, and yes, still filled with killer fights and spiritual breakthroughs. But it's the emotional cultivation that sets it leagues above the rest. Final score, 9.2.10. Meet if you want a mature, emotionally nuanced regression story. Subtle world building and earned power growth. Realistic relationships and regret-fueled character arcs. Cultivation with soul, not just spectacle. Avoid if you want constant face-slapping and arrogant MCs. Instant gratification and system crutch growth. Shallow harems or zero-stakes fluff. If you're tired of hollow hype and craving the cultivation novel with heart, this one's for you. Just be ready. This journey doesn't just test the MC. It'll test you too.